Have you ever paused while looking at a map of the world and wondered, why does Scotland, with its distinct culture and proud history, still remain part of the United Kingdom, while Ireland does not? At first glance, it seems like a simple question. Yet the real answer is layered, shaped by centuries of battles, alliances, financial struggles, and political choices that continue to echo even today. For hundreds of years, Scotland was its own kingdom. It had its own rulers, its own laws, and a fierce, often bloody rivalry with England. Scotland's independence was never in question. But that all changed in 1603 with the Union of the Crowns. When England's Queen Elizabeth I died without an heir, the throne went to her closest living relative, James VI of Scotland. He became James I of England, suddenly uniting the two kingdoms under a single monarch. They were still separate countries, but a new chapter had begun. The real turning point came in 1707. The Acts of Union officially merged Scotland and England into one nation, Great Britain. Why did Scotland agree to this? The reason was a financial catastrophe. Scotland had just bankrupted itself with a disastrous colonial venture in Panama. The union with England was a lifeline. It offered financial rescue and, most importantly, access to England's massive global trade markets. From that moment on, Scotland and England shared a single parliament in London. So, why did Scotland stay when Ireland left? After years of struggle, most of Ireland gained independence in 1922, forming what is now the Republic of Ireland. Scotland, however, remained tied to the UK. A major reason was economics. Scotland's industries, shipbuilding, coal, and later, the vast oil reserves of the North Sea, were deeply woven into Britain's economy. The shared prosperity made separation a far less attractive option. Yet, the desire for a separate voice never truly faded. In 1999, Scotland finally regained its own parliament through devolution, giving it the power to govern many of its own domestic affairs while remaining part of the UK. Still, the debate didn't end there. In 2014, Scotland held a historic referendum on independence. The world watched as the Scottish people voted to remain in the UK by a narrow margin. But that vote didn't settle the matter. So, why is Scotland still part of the United Kingdom? The answer is a complex mix of past monarchies, economic necessities, and political choices. It's a story that began centuries ago, and its final chapter has not yet been written.